We're here at a site walk for 760 Youngs Ridge Road, and I'm turning it over to Arnie. And
Can I
sure.
say a word real quick? So I'm Ben Smith, North Star Planning, for folks I haven't met yet. Generally, site walks are a chance for folks to kind of get the lay of the land, understand what you're looking at on paper. Sometimes it's hard to tell contours and exactly how far away things are from each other. So sidewalks are good for bigger projects, more complex projects. The idea here is, in order to get the lay of the land, the applicant's going to kind of orient us on where we are on the ground compared to where we are on the paper as we kind of go through some of the highlights. We may not get to every single corner, but certainly I think they've got some things that they want to make sure the board sees before we break up for the day. It's going to be important for everybody to kind of stay together so that we can all hear the same things and see the same things. The idea here is that we're really here to listen and understand, and there could be some few clarifying questions from the board that they may ask about, where are we right now, or is this tree shown on the plan, or that kind of general question. But there's not going to be any deliberation or discussions. Really shouldn't talk about, this looks like it meets the standard, or this will never pass, or that kind of stuff. We're really here to just understand and kind of save those kinds of conversations for the meeting when this application comes back. So if we can all kind of stay together and listen and kind of use questions sparingly, just to give the applicants a chance to show us around, that's really the purpose of this site walk. So thank you for giving me 2 seconds.
Great. Yes, hi, I'm Brad Jones. I'm with Jones & Beach Engineers. And yeah, if you want to hold that, it's like a sale today. This is the same plan that was submitted to the planning board as a sketch plan. And I just want to kind of go through this first, and then we can walk down and look at the road a little better. Our survey crew has come out and they've staked every 100 feet of the road, and they've also put grades, and the grades are based on what the finished grade would be, using a profile with an 8% grade, which is a town standard. So we can walk through, look at that, and get down to the bottom. This road itself is 1,200 feet long, and it's going to have a hammerhead turnaround down the bottom, and it's a pretty simple road. It's got a nice curve to it, another back curve, and we'll be able to walk down and look. The road itself has been gravelled in. There always was a path that went down to the lake. It's been fortified with some gravel, so our intention is to build this road in the same location of where the gravel's been hauled in, so there's no relocation of anything or anything like that. So we can, right now
So we're up here, right?
yeah, we're right up in here,
Here's Youngs Ridge Road.
and you can see this is the first house lot. Is going to be over here, and there's going to be a building house back in this location, and then this is the second lot, which is down with a trailer, the fence, and you're going to see a lot of the trees are planted on the lot lines. We've also staked the lot lines, which is in here. You can see there's not many lot lines in here. There's only on this side of the road, and there's no lot lines until you get back down to the bottom of the hill for the remaining lots. There is a lot, we call it the cemetery lot over here, and that is back beyond the barn. I'll kind of show you where the barn is set right here, and that's being renovated. And then there's a lot behind that, and that lot will access off of Youngs Ridge Road with its own driveway, and it will not come off of the new subdivision. I don't know if we'll go over to see it or not. There is an existing lot over here, and we're going to expand the size of that a little bit, and that driveway will also come off of Youngs Ridge Road, and that's down over the hill a little bit on the back side. I did want to bring up that the Youngs Ridge Road itself, and I'll get you an exact percentage, but it's like a 16% road on both sides. So it's a very steep approach to the road. And I know the town of Acton regulation is 10, and we're going to I want to kind of look at that as we get down there and go through that a little bit. But our intention is to pave the road. It'll be a private road, and it'll never be put up for a petition to be as a town road, is the way it's set up at this point. So you want to kind of walk down a little bit, and we can look at some of these stakes. And any questions on that, or? Yep. Yep.
Got the jerk in the way.
Measure every 50 feet, and you'll see our next set of plans will have a lot more sheets to them, and there'll be a profile, and that's how we evaluate the grades and location and everything of the road. So if we look in this stake, it's actually in here this has got to be cut down 4 feet in grade. So that's what this says, cut 4 feet, and that's kind of a symbol for a contractor when he's building the road and on what the grade is. And so right now, like I say, we're at station 300, so you can kind of walk down a little more. Subdivision will have all underground power. It's already been brought down to this location. There'll be transformers, not many, but they'll be mostly down the bottom, and they'll stay on this side of the road, and you won't see any wires or anything like that. We do intend to put street lights up, and they're ornamental lights, and we can go through that further when we get into the meat of the plans, but there's a few of those, and they'll be low light and night sky compliant, and they'll look nice. They're not bright like street lights as you can see.
Yeah, they're also gonna only be, they're not gonna be like 30, 40 foot. They're gonna be like all custom wood lanterns, probably 8 to 10 feet, just to give you an idea of where the road is. Probably be around 8 of them. Some that's gonna match the color of the barn.
So now we're on station 400. You can see there's still a cut. So this, the way it's designed right now, the road would have to be cut down 5 feet to achieve grade, and you know, and that carries on through. Like I say, we stake every 100 feet.
Big marbles.
Now we're at station 500, and we're still at a cut. It's actually 4 feet in this section here. You can see we also did offset stakes, and the width of the road, what you see now, is actually going to be a little wider. It'll be 22 feet of pavement with shoulders, gravel shoulders, and then there's going to be a ditch to contain the storm water.
So is that the edge of the right of way?
That is the edge of the right of way. It's staked right
In
now.
the center, on the other side. Okay.
And we did that just to get the stakes out. The reason you see these, they're kind of like a water bar. This is kind of a drainage feature now because we don't want the water to go running down entire road, so this gives it a way, a section to drain back out, and then, you know, or else it'll stop running down the road itself and gully out the road. Now we're back, station 600, you can see we have less cut now, it's about 1.5 feet of cut. So you can see that the design is to go with the 8%, we have to shave this hill and then we get back on grade, back in here. And then as you look down this road, this is a 10% grade. And when we get into the planning board meeting, we want to ask for a waiver to go to a 10% road instead of an 8. So what that means is the 10% road is normally accepted in a lot of towns, and as long as it's paved, it's a nice safe grade for the road. As you can see, that's 10%. So it's nothing steep. It's not like as you come up Buzzell Road, that's 16%. I mean Youngs Ridge Road, you know, those hills are 16%. So this is a nice grade, and we want to get into that a little bit and request a waiver, and we're going to do that when we get in for the next planning board meeting, and that'll change the grades and some of the grading in here that I just showed everybody. So. And if you look down, I don't know how far we want to keep going down, or okay. Yeah, that sounds good. So at this station, once again with the grading, this is a fill 1. So we're almost on grade for a road that's 8%, which is the town standard. So.
I'm sorry.
Now we are at station 800. You can see the fill grade, the finished grade of this road is going to be 5 feet high. So the grade of the road is 5 feet. The reason would be if we tried to keep that 8% grade. So this would be the pavement. And you can see if we start building the road up that high, then you've got a lot of slopes that you have to build, and you know, so you have to go out and go 3-to-1 slope, and so it kind of makes the footprint of the road a lot wider. Go down this next section there. Well, we're not even down to the lot. Oh, I see. All right, so at this station, this is the most drastic. We're at station 10+00, which is 1,000 feet from the end of the road over there. And we have to fill 10 feet or 9 feet, so that so the road's got to go up above my head to get once again to get that 8% grade to work. So like I say, when we come into the board, and we can explain it a little bit on paper when we get in, but the rationale is to save a lot of trucking. There's probably 100 loads of material that would have to come in to build this up, or if we can get a waiver for 10%, which it would put us back here for finish grade, and the road as you see it today, that's a 10% grade, so it's not a scary grade, and once again it will be paved.
Can you show us where we are on the plan about where we're at?
Yeah, so we
Defer to you, Brad.
I would say we're probably
Probably there.
back in here right now. Yep. Now you can see the lots back here. They're defined by the trees. So if you see a line of trees, that's actually like this first lot line coming up, and then the trees that run across the field, that's this line back here. So and that's it's also staked, but we did that on Arnie's planted those trees on those lot lines. Yep. The one lot that we are gonna change the configuration is over on Buzzell Road where those white fences are. Right now it's a 2-acre lot, and we're doing a lot line adjustment to make that a larger lot. So that
That'd be a different application though.
no, that's part of this
it is.
application.
Oh, it looks like it's part of the Buzzell lot subdivision.
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot that's going to be included and increased in size. Yep. So and then that same thing happens back over here. This lot gets bigger. This lot exists today. It's up on Hams Camp Road, and it meets and conforms to town standards, so we don't want to do anything to that lot. The reason it's on this plan, when we went for our DEP permit, they required that we do stormwater management for this property. So we have designs for stormwater management, but it doesn't affect any of the other subdivisions. I just want to point that out, that's why that's shown. And you'll see that on the next set of plans. Is very detailed on each lot and all the drainage system and everything else, so we can kind of go through that in detail at the planning board meeting. So. Any questions?
Chris, do you think do you or the board members want to continue down the road, or see what it looks like it
Yeah.
I
kind
want to see
of...
the 100-foot line.
Yeah, three of them say yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll keep walking.
Sure.
Nice day, it's cool.
Effectively, my niece got him in the river. Kind of put off a lot of my stuff to do that. Poking away.
might wanna just touch on that fill. That's another 10-foot fill.
Yeah, so this is also 10 feet. Once again, we're at station 12 plus 00, so 1,200 feet from the entrance, and once again, the road would have to be built up 10 feet in order to achieve that 8% grade that the town standards. So. This is 13 plus 00, and this is 7-foot fill in here, so at 8%.
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Where is the 10%? You're saying 8 feet here.
Well, no, this everything in here is staked at 8%.
Yeah. So I was just wondering where the 10 would be. How much less fill?
Okay, so in this area here would be probably a 2-foot fill back in here.
So instead of
It'll
this is what
cha- it'll-
this is what you're going for.
That's right. I
This
want
is
to.
what the standard is.
Well, with the town standard, yep. But the 10% is, like I say, a lot of towns allow a 10% road.
Yep.
I mean, it just happens to be 8. So, but it really would make the building this road. It would blend a lot better with this property. You know, as you start going up with these fills, the slopes go way out, and you chase the slopes. There's a lot more disturbance. So, so we really think that.
What you're looking at now is that this is 10% now too.
More or less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps to have a visual. I appreciate
Oh, yeah,
that.
absolutely. So that's why I had it staked out for you, so it's easier for you to see. So this, it starts going down to where we are right there. 10%. To fill this in, we're gonna give us filling in, sloping back, put guardrails in, or whatever. It seems to work like it does. If I get some other people involved, we'll talk about that at the next meeting.
Okay. So I just needed a visual. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Is this a 50-foot right away?
It is set up with a 50-foot
That's what's
right away.
staked out.
Yeah, and that's what the stakes are still 50 feet, 25 feet either way. And you can see this is a first lot. What's that lot number?
It'll be down, it's, this one? Further down.
Oh, that one, okay. Down there, yeah.
That's the existing trail where I had to plant some trees.
Yeah, so this line, that line down there is over here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's where the trees are.
So this one is somewhere in here.
Yes. Yep, here it is right there, the road comes up,
Hooking
it's
up.
right there. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, on the plan, I got to plant 82 trees. I got 96 right now. I mean, I was always going to put trees here no matter what. But nobody gives me the opportunity to explain what I'm doing here. It's a fight. But I do have another, I'm going to end up with about 158 trees. I got another load. While the storm messed us up, I would have had them, but I get all evergreens coming. I'm going to end up with about 168 trees. To look nice, because I want to block off the lot lines. And so I got a bunch more I'm going to add in here. So. But I'm already over the limit that I was supposed to plant. But so that's, that was my plan from the beginning, All right. That's the loom pile. You'll see a loom here, a loom at the other end. That's for planting trees.
board. Okay, yeah.
It'll be what, 29, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 29, 3 in the bread, yeah.
3, yes, yep.
Here's the first lot line right here on your right. This is lot 29-3. It goes, it's like an L shape. This is the lot that goes down to the water. It goes from this tree to those trees. It's a big lot, L shape down to the water. Okay?
So we use a blue and orange for property lines, so if you see any stakes, and you can see, so the line itself goes right back to that stake, and so that's how we flagged it up.
Yeah, so then this is still 1 foot. You can see, you know, to get that 8%, if you held the string
Here and away, you know, you've got to fill that belly in, and that's what we're trying to avoid. You know?
You know what you should have brought. I should have brought the 3 point.
Brad, do we know how many acres this lot is that we're standing on right now? Is the larger one, the L-shaped one going down to the... So...
6 acres?
It is, yeah.
I think it's like 6, Jason. This is the first lot on the water.
Yeah, I just saw it was a larger one. So
Yeah.
I just put it
You know what you probably point.
Yeah, so this is a 6-acre lot, and the next lot below that is 3.5 acres. So, and then the lot above that. Yeah, so then it's another 3.5 acres for the other lake lot. So.
Kind of orientation question. Is that stone wall a property line or is the property?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's looking at that wall there.
Gotcha.
It'd be Eric Emery's lot, right here.
Thank you.
So these ponds that you see down here, these are temporary stormwater ponds. That'll not be part of our drainage system. We can go through that when we get into the planning board meeting, the drainage system that we have. So.
We don't have the, we don't have that marked out for the water. The 250 is where the tree line is.
Yeah, I think the 250 is marked.
I don't want to leave it down. That's where the trees are. We don't have the 100 foot. I don't have the 100 foot. So we're gonna get out. We're gonna get on the wood.
That was staked out quite a while ago. So it was staked
3 or 4 years ago. And staked them down. So what do you want to do? You want to do I know these are big.
No. Honestly, that's probably a question for the meeting.
So this is where the hammerhead goes?
Yeah, it's down here further.
Hammerhead's even a little further.
Right here. Hammerhead, see that stake right here? That stake and that stake versus the hammerhead. That stake. So it's like in the middle of this pond right there.
And this driveway will remain where it is. This will be a common driveway for these two lots.
For those 2 lots.
3 and 4. So
Ernie we were talking about the common drive.
Yeah, that's right here.
That's freestanding.
So the hammerhead.
The tree line,
yeah, those
the tree line's a 250. What to say, you want to go to the 100 foot? I don't have that marked out.
What's that? The hundreds.
Yeah, we
Down there.
Off the shore. Yeah, that's not marked out. The 250 is where the tree line is.
Shoreline zone.
100.
No, 250.
So he's got the shit on the ground. He's got the shoreline.
I'm going to squeeze right in here. Thank you. Thank you.
We walk the road?
Sure.
Just make it easier?
For the people who wear flip-flops.
Sometimes that's all I can get on my... I can't wear my boots.
Yeah, everything.
I saw you guys down at the gazebo the other day or something. Doing it, was down doing an inspection down there.
I've been so busy lately.
Does the property go all the way down to the water?
Yes.
Whose boats?
Don't know.
Okay, I'm just curious. I'll zip it out.
I think it's corn.
I think so too.
It's the geese. They're bringing it in.
Isn't that something?
Let's do it, John.
There's an old stake for 250 right there.
In the trees.
Gavin, see that wooden stake right there? That's how old it is.
When do you think they'll have fresh stakes up?
I'm not gonna stake it out.
Well,
I think
that's
we're
what
here for
coming
the,
to
aren't
look
we,
at.
aren't we here for the road?
We're looking at the whole project.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much where the lot line, where the tree line is.
There's a ribbon on the tree too. Oh, over there too. Over there.
That's the width going down.
Yep.
I don't know, I can get it done.
Yeah. No, at some point you'll have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the conversation is kind of around where is the 250, and you've shown us the stake that says that's where 250 is.
Well,
Where the 100
when
is,
Kenny
like
Paul
the
was there, when I was cutting it, Kenny Paul was watching. And that's how long the years was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, tough to Brad, I mean, I can get a stake.
Is that another one? On the other side of the tree? On the other side of the tree? No, there's another stake right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the other stake? Right by the little tree?
I just put the new dock system on top because the old one was all rod. That's the old one, and the other one goes to the lot 29-3. But what you see is what we have done.
As far as staking out, I think that'll be probably a planning board requirement when we get into construction, that we stake at least the 250 line and maybe the 100-foot line. And so that'll definitely be something that we will do prior to construction. So.
I mean, I just hate to do it now, and then I'm staying to the 250. I just hate to do it now and never do anything for another year or two. I want to focus on the road to get the drainage and the pavement down. I don't know when I'm going to do anything down here. You know, so my daughter wanted to build a house, but she lost a lot of interest because of certain people here. So she don't know what she's going to do. So it's up to the board. Let me know.
Is there anything else we need to look at down here?
I don't think so. No?
So this is essentially going to be a driveway to a certain point.
Yes, that drive will come
Yeah,
down, maybe to about here, then there'll be a house in here, and there'll be a house over in this area. That will feed these two lots. Instead of having two separate driveways, more runoff, so we decided to have one lot to service two homes.
And we'll show that on the next set of plans. We've got a lot of detail of the, where it comes off the hammerhead, all the driveways, and there is a common driveway which really helps to eliminate some of the disturbance. And then this house over here has its own driveway.
Yeah, the next lot over. These two lots.
The next
come in,
lot, yeah.
Common driveway.
In your plans, will you be able to provide the board, maybe this will help them, like a real, like a Google Earth photo with the overlay of the 250 on it so they can see where it actually physically is?
We could do that.
Is that a possibility?
Yeah,
to
we could
submit
absolutely
something like
do that. Yep.
Just because right now you're just looking at it, they're looking at a whiteboard, and I think you know, trying to visually see where everything is, and something like that might help them.
Yes, we can come up with that plan, that's not a problem.
So this brook comes out on lot 3,
Yeah, right there.
and that boathouse on the plan
It's
is
right there.
that?
That's the boathouse right there on the plan.
Gotcha.
And then the stream's well over 100 something feet away. It's further in the woods that way.
It's like that
It don't come
far
out,
and
yes.
then
There's,
farther.
there's the boathouse.
Got it.
And that's the problem I have with a lot of these trees, which is when look at the boathouse. Everything got destroyed over one of these windstorms we had. It went right through it and crushed it. That's the problem I have down here for safety. So that's what I got left onto that house. But that's where the boathouse is right there. And that little cabin is that one.
So the property
Yeah,
line is
picture
like
on
almost where the
the
picnic table is,
boathouse.
you think?
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Right
So
on the
this-
money.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep, yeah, well,
Yeah, yes, that's
perfect. Well, I'm glad it didn't rain on us.
yes.
Yeah.
It's supposed to start raining?
It's gonna rain some
Oh, it would be very mucky.
I think we're. Seems like everyone's all set down here.